forever to load shows.
My AFC teams are Dolphins, Browns.
What are you doing?
Just,
Those are your picks
already?
yeah, Dolphins, Browns, and
Are we recording?
Now we are.
Oh, okay.
Wait, when the...
For about 18 seconds.
Why don't we go division by division? We all talk.
yeah, that's good. I was just kidding. Those aren't my picks.
Yeah.
They're just really bad.
Well,
I
hold on.
They are. The
No one-
Dolphins are a lock for you.
So should
No
we
one
explain
talk-
what we're doing first?
Well, hold on.
Good idea.
No one talk.
I want to talk.
Gordy talk to see if he can be if he's picked up good.
Yeah, we already
Agreed,
went
yeah.
over that.
We did that with everybody already.
That's
Oh.
what you should pick up. You're picking your nose.
I wasn't scratching it. There's a
Yeah.
difference.
The inside.
He was pulling a Jerry Seinfeld.
This finger.
These are just fucking... This is a shit show.
Oh my
For the
god.
audience at home.
Yeah, well, we're gonna pick teams for the NFL who will win divisions. Well, fuck off, Gordy. And then the wild card teams, and then who will win the Super Bowl?
Are
Pretty simple
there
as that.
2 wild cards per conference? Or just
Yeah,
one?
there's two
Yes.
each.
So 4.
There's four
Four
division,
total.
There's 4 division winners, and then there's 2 wild cards
Per conference.
Per conference. So there's
Okay.
12 teams total in the playoffs.
Okay.
Yeah.
That changes everything.
Or wait,
That is a game changer.
yeah,
So shall we start with the AFC East?
yeah, that's
Okay.
it's fine with me.
What's Cody got from the
This-
AFC East?
If any of you guys have anybody other than the Patriots, leave now. That is going to be my pick for sure. Because they've won it for how many years?
Yeah.
9.
And
Yeah. And the only time they didn't win it was the
That's
year
when
that
Tom Brady tore his ACL.
Yeah.
And they still had 11 wins. in
Yeah.
that division. So, yeah, everyone else, I think, got worse. Everybody else in that division.
Except for the Jets.
The Jets, yeah, they got better, but they're still not.
No, they're not there yet, but they could be. I mean, they could be one of those teams.
If they
that-
trade for Khalil Mack.
that's the things they could be.
Packers, man. Packers.
The Jets have so much fucking money.
Yeah, but Packers do that.
Well, the Packers should do it, but I don't know if they will because they're the Packers.
They're getting, well, dude, their new GM is making moves.
Well, one of his moves should have. I mean, I guess Aaron Rodgers must like McCarthy because
Yeah.
it's like
Yeah.
that guy is just. Oh, and if you hear like, that's a fucking Cody's mentally challenged dog.
Hey, he's inbred.
Almost no.
Not my fault.
It's called purebred.
Well, his dad's his brother, so.
His dad is his brother. He's a fucking
Did you guys get a discount for that?
ugly, doofy
No, I
dog.
got the suit people.
But all right, so Cody has the Patriots. What about the
East side action?
AFC North, Cody?
AFC North? No, I thought oh,
No, we'll just go one person at
one
a
person?
time. Or,
AFC
well, you know, if you want, I don't care.
Yeah, I thought we were going to go division, but and then everyone talks about it.
Okay, Willy, then.
Well, I think for that division, are we all in the Patriots?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
We can just skip that one.
Yeah.
So we're all on the Patriots because, of course.
All right, AFC
Logic.
North. I think this is kind of the same deal as the East. I mean, Pittsburgh, they still got Big Ben for maybe one last hoorah if Le'Veon's back. But, I mean, Connor looked good. I think any running back kind of looks good in that offense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and everyone else, I mean,
Talking about the Steelers.
yeah. Everyone else, I mean, Browns got better. Bengals, not really a threat. Ravens haven't been anything since they won the Super Bowl.
Did you see or hear that when the Bills or the Bengals went to play the Bills in Buffalo, when Dalton went out there, the
They
fans
gave a
cheered.
standing ovation.
Yeah.
Give Andy Dalton standing
I think it was the only
ovation.
time the fan base actually really loved him since TCU.
Yeah, he might like shit. Buffalo should think about trading McCarron for Dalton.
They got the wrong Bengal.
I know, seriously,
Wrong kid died.
TCU likes him. Like,
It's like we're gonna puke on Zach Kelly's head again.
Huh?
It's like I was gonna puke on Zach Kelly's head.
Specific story.
Yeah, it's people like
nobody cares. All right.
Who?
Who? Willie.
Cody. One time laughed so hard he almost threw up on a friend of ours.
I almost thought he did.
Well, he threw up, but
Oh,
he
he threw
missed the
up,
head.
but-
Okay.
All right, Willie. Who you got for AFC North?
Probably Pittsburgh.
Probably.
There's no probablys. Well,
Pittsburgh fall.
You got the-
fall
He
by
dealing
Cleveland.
definitely.
That's split
It's-
on Cleveland maybe
Ooh.
being a surprise.
Ooh.
It's bold.
Hey, they do insider trading there.
What?
What?
the guy,
You guys not
You
look at
smell
the
so
fucking news?
was it recently that this happened, or was like?
Yeah, he got released today. Michael Kendricks.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
He's gonna go to jail for insider trading. And he
Yeah.
just won a Super Bowl too.
That's right. That fucking linebacker, defensive end,
Michael Kendricks.
Yeah.
Michael
linebacker.
Kendricks. Jesus,
Get kicked out.
that sucks.
All right, Dev.
Pittsburgh.
Oh, Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh.
Says Pittsburgh would.
Wow, is that
I mean, they have a whole middle linebacker, but
I say just.
God damn that dog.
Well, he pooped, so.
Oh God,
Oh, come on.
son of a
Come
bitch.
on.
the dog took a shit in this fucking room.
What the fuck?
Did
I
you
was
just go for a walk?
Oh my
took him
fucking
out.
shit.
Come
Get us
on.
some Febreze.
I think there's some in here.
Turn
Isn't there?
this on. Somebody plug this in.
Ugh.
God damn it. Fucking dog. Such
Giggly
a
fart face over there.
You gonna puke?
Oh, I might. Oh.
There's still another little bodaggett in here. Dude, this is this has got to stay in the podcast for sure.
It's quality radio.
Devin is dying. He might throw up. The room smells like shit. Cody, there's still a turd in here.
I do not.
Yeah.
It's just a little thing. Come get it. And get the Febreze, somebody. Where's Febreze at? Upstairs?
Yeah, I was gonna say. I thought there
Okay,
was a
spray
ball.
the shit out of that. Right there.
Poop.
I don't know what else. Brown substance.
God, I fucking dog. Here, that'll
Something.
make it smell better.
Alright, smells a little better.
Open the garage door.
Wait, I had Steelers, but I don't want Steelers. Anybody? All right, now that we're kind of back to
Okay. Are we back?
yeah,
Oh shit. No.
I'm gonna go opposite of you guys, and I'm gonna say the Ravens are going to.
Whoa.
Well, I sprayed the shit.
Who's their quarterback?
Doesn't matter,
It doesn't matter.
because I think Ben Roethlisberger is gonna get hurt, and he'll be out for serious
He always gets hurt.
length. I know. And this will be one of those years that he gets hurt.
Okay.
It's karma for his why did they draft Mason Rudolph?
Yeah,
It's gonna be-
hated that little pissy fit he did.
Yeah.
I know, well, because
Like,
it's
dude,
like,
you've been threatening retirement for the last 2 years.
yeah, it's like they.
It's like, dude, they're gonna plan ahead. You're going into year 15 here.
The franchise will live on after you retire. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, seriously. So
AFC
the
West.
South.
South.
Going for East, North, South, West.
It's
South.
always east, west, north, south.
Well, we already did it this way, so.
It's fucked up.
South. I have the Texans.
Ooh.
I believe in the
Clear.
Watson.
Ooh.
You got JJ back. I like the addition of Tyrann Matthew. I mean, Hopkins is, I think, the best receiver in football. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is
Yes.
gonna be. They're gonna be fun to watch.
Hell yeah.
I agree. The only runner-up would be probably the Jaguars. I think.
Yeah.
The Colts, with how much time
No. They
Luck
st-
was out from that injury and everything.
their offensive line is still a mess.
Yeah. So you're gonna go Texans too, Willie?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Titans.
Ooh. Ooh. Oh, shit.
I like it.
Gordy throwing a wrench into it.
Shit.
Yeah, who are you going with?
Jacksonville.
Jacksonville.
Saxonville.
Yep.
The Jaguars. I'm gonna go with God. I'm gonna go with the Jaguars too.
Dude.
Jaguars.
That is so fucking stupid. You guys are like, oh, I should have gone with the Titans.
That's dude. Hey, I like it.
I mean, I can't really fault you. They were in the playoffs last year.
Yeah,
They won a game.
they did.
Yeah.
They were the cornerback for the Patriots.
Malcolm Butler?
No, the other one that they got. From the Bills.
Logan Ryan?
No,
The other one.
no,
The Gilmore.
Gilmore. Yeah, Gilmore tipped that pass, and if he didn't do it,
The one
If he
Patriots corner that didn't go to Tennessee, that's still in New. Okay, I got you.
yeah, they did some with him. They traded for him last year, and then when they got him, they signed him to like a 4 or 5 year deal, and it was like kind of not a Patriot
It's not what
move
No,
that
yeah.
they usually
they
do.
just use and lose.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like Brandon Cooks. We'll get you for a year, and then we'll.
And you'll
Should be
dynasty.
Oh, your rookie deal's ending next year? See ya. You're not on price control anymore?
So yeah, all right. AFC West. Cody's gonna go with the Broncos.
Alright, I'm so torn.
Cody's a Bronco fan.
I love teams that have 2 edge rushers because, like, that's how the Giants won a Super Bowl.
They'll have 3, because they'll have Shane Ray, and then they'll have
I'm off him.
yeah.
But Chubb and Miller
Chubb and
are going to be
Miller, like-
amazing. But I also love Bosa and Ingram together. I'm picking Chargers.
Ooh, okay.
They have a more complete team in my mind.
All right, Willie. What about you?
I kind of think you might go with the Raiders.
Holy
Wow.
All right.
Okay.
Balls.
Willie lost. He lost right there.
Fuck the Raiders. John Gruden is going to be awful.
I can't believe they signed him to a 10-year deal.
Because
It's the Raiders.
It's a Davis.
Well,
You got to make a Davis move.
if you know that, like, with the way that Davis looks and then the way Gruden looks,
Yeah,
like,
that's the way he thinks he looks.
and what he wants to look like, is John Gruden.
I am a good looking motherfucker now.
Right down who you got.
Chargers.
Chargers.
I mean,
Yeah,
come on now.
Chiefs.
Ooh. Ooh.
This is my
Right
home
on.
believer.
I think I'm gonna go with.
I don't visit.
Well, it's hard to trust the Chargers. I mean, that's the.
They've only
Chargers.
got 2 guys hurt this offseason.
Yeah. Still have. I'm going with the Chiefs as well.
Fucking copy.
Fuck off. All right, now here's the hard part: doing wild card teams.
Oh, wild card. I forgot about that.
Oh, wait, no. I'm
Hey.
sorry.
Are
We
there-
still have the.
No.
Well, I guess we do AFC wild card.
Yeah, do the whole AFC.
Come here.
What do you do?
He's got some plastic shit in his mouth.
It's better than.
Okay, so who
Dog
would
shit.
be? I'll give you some time to think, Cody.
I got
And, okay,
it. I'm going.
we can talk about some other shit while we're waiting for someone to pick. Got some news stuff out there.
So, can I pick my 2?
Yeah.
All
I'm
right.
just saying if someone needs time to think, like
Wild
we got
card.
Chevy and bullshit.
Saxonville, the Jags, going against my Broncos.
Ooh, okay.
No.
No?
The Broncos aren't going to the playoffs.
I'm a
Hey,
fan
that's
of,
his team. Hey,
I'm a fan of Case.
Come on. What about you, Willie? Who would be your 2 wild card teams?
It's probably going to be from one of those 2 divisions.
Or if not those two, maybe
What?
the other
Well,
two.
what 2?
South or West.
Maybe the other two though.
Or if you want Ravens.
The Bengals. are always pretty average, and so
They're gonna be 7-9.
yeah.
Who?
The Bengals.
Yeah.
Say,
Yeah, I saw Andy Dalton miss A.J. Green on a wide open pass along the left sideline.
Yeah.
I mean, he could have walked it to him.
You picking?
Jacksonville and Chiefs.
Jags and Chiefs for Willy to be in the wild card.
You guys ready for mine?
Let's hear it, Gordy.
Are you ready?
Oh, yeah.
Chargers and the Bills.
Oh!
The Bills.
Oh!
Gross.
Yeah.
Say that to me and
They're going to have to only give
7
up 9
weeks.
points a game.
Yeah.
God damn.
they can do it.
They do whatever. It's fucking the NFL, man.
Yeah, that's
Shit
true.
Just...
That's true.
All right, Devin, what are your 2 wild cards?
Houston, Kansas City.
That's 2 cities.
I like how you guys make a pick and have like no explanation behind it.
I don't need an explanation.
Yeah. It speaks
Well,
for
it's
itself.
My explanation is it's football.
Yeah.
Oh, well, really?
Stuff he's goosing you.
God.
Who do you got up?
You're a good player, ain't you?
I don't know.
Yeah, you.
Ooh.
I
Who'd you
don't-
pick?
He's a thinker.
Trying to think.
Why don't you just know?
Cause I hadn't really thought about it.
On the spot.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Chargers. The AFC is just so fucking bad.
Yes, it is god awful.
Oh, that's awfully
I'm
kind
gonna
of you.
do the same. Or wait, no.
Titans? You go Titans?
Chargers Texans. Chargers Texans.
Alright.
All right, Cody. What about the NFC? NFC East.
Starting out with East, the most well-rounded team in the NFL, the Eagles.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say Redskins.
No, God no. They're
Oh, dude, they added Adrian Peterson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're going
that's
all the
right.
way.
That's old as hell.
Yeah.
Yeah, Eagles. I mean, it doesn't matter if Wentz doesn't play.
They got the-
6 weeks. They're still gonna be the best
Yeah.
team.
The Alabama teammates up front, teaming back together. Deron Payne and Jonathan Allen.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. All right.
Really.
Who's your NFC East division winner, Willie?
Eagles, yeah.
Feely? Fly,
I'm
Eagles,
going
fly.
to go with the most rounded team in the NFL. Philadelphia Eagles.
Gordy.
Astute observation.
Where'd you come up with that? That is genius.
Are you the Eagles too?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Just so you know, we go to West after East.
No, you go north.
I'm gonna go with the Cowboys
Of
enemy,
course.
the Eagles.
What'd you say?
I said I'm gonna go with the Cowboys enemies, the Eagles.
What were you gonna say?
I thought you really were going with the
I
Cowboys
heard
for a
it's
second.
Cowboys.
Well, I said Cowboys, and then Devin started. He
Their
didn't let
offensive
me
line
finish
gets
my-
some disgusting diseases.
Yeah, seriously. And they're just, it's the Cowboys. The
Not that
fucking,
disgusting. Alright, the North.
the North.
Anybody but the Vikings.
Walter is going to hate the shit out of me.
I don't care. It's the.
I'm going to go with the Packers. A-Rod's going to be the MVP.
Why would I be mad? That's watch. Like, for me, the reason why the Vikings won the division last year is because they broke Aaron Rodgers' collarbone in the game that they were playing him, and then by the time they played the Vikings,
The first game
again,
they played him.
the first time he played the
Yeah.
Vikings, and then by the time they got to the end of the season, and they played him again, they just put him on the bench because they
Didn't
couldn't.
want to hurt him.
They lost to
Yeah.
they lost to the Panthers, and it's like, why have him
Yeah.
get hurt again? So
Willie?
Yeah, Packers.
Packers?
Look at that division.
It's good. I like that division.
Vikings.
Hell yeah. Devin?
There's still a lot of question mark with the Vikings offensive line. So
Yeah.
I'm going Packers.
You know, and that's the thing about why I'm a little surprised they wanted to go away from Case Keenum, because he was really good at getting out of sacks.
Yeah.
That's why Chris Collinsworth called him Houdini. Because he
The
would
Bulldog?
Just do,
The Houdini Bulldog?
Bulldog is...
if you didn't get
John
Kirk
Gruden.
Cousins, you probably could have kept Case and got like Ryan Solder in the free agency.
Yeah.
Or Nate Solder, I mean.
I know, I kind of wish they would have gone more of that route than the Kirk Cousins route, but...
Yeah, you know.
They still have actually a lot of money.
Yeah, well, that's the thing is, and that guy, why I love Ziggy Wolf is because he'll just...
And it's only a 3-year deal.
Yeah, it's 3 years.
Because they have guys on the defense on their rookie deals that are going to run out in those 3 years. So, yeah.
No, they did it. It's not hurting them at all.
No.
The money they paid Kirk Cousins.
Yeah.
He's good. Like, he hasn't, I think...
I mean for what he did in Washington with the weapons,
he had shit. Other than Jordan Reed, who was hurt all the time.
Yeah.
I mean,
now he has Stephon Diggs and Adam Thielen.
He has the best 1-2
Dalvin
receiver.
Cook, when he can stay healthy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm going Vikings because they're my team.
There you
go. The NFC South.
I am going to go with the Saints.
Speaking of Saints, that was a pretty good
That was a hell of a
place for
trade.
Teddy Bridgewater to end up.
It's like a pretty good
Yeah.
idea.
That sounds
Especially because they traded a first-round pick to the Packers to move up 4 spots.
Yeah, and who did they get?
They got Marcus Davenport.
Who's that?
Is he from UTSA?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. What?
He's a big defensive lineman that he's pretty damn good.
He's a freakish athlete, but yeah, he played for University of Texas San Antonio, and yeah, they gave up their first round pick. Yeah, to.
All right.
So.
Hell yeah! I mean, as a Viking fan, I like Teddy Bridgewater, but it's just I don't trust that he'd stay healthy, and with
and in Minnesota with how
their offensive line.
Yeah, maybe we'll address it, maybe we won't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. He's good, but he's not like great. But
and the Saints are shifting to more of that running attack instead of just having Drew Brees sling it.
Yeah, well, because he can't do that anymore like he used to. But yeah, they're using their strength, which is their running backs.
Yeah.
Kamara and Ingram suspended for a couple games.
But they did bring in Shane Vereen.
They just released him.
Oh, never mind.
They have a rookie that actually looked pretty good in preseason.
Oh, okay.
So
I think that's their plan because Ingram's, I think, done after this year. He's on the end of his deal.
And they probably
why re-sign a guy that just got suspended.
Yeah. And when you have Alvin Kamara.
Yeah.
You just get another running back.
Yeah, that's the thing in the draft. You can draft a guy in like 1 through the 3rd round.
It is crazy how fast running backs have just become like...
That position adapts to NFL way easier than anything else.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it left, right.
Block left, block right.
Yeah.
Run left, run right.
That's what we see for Trent Richardson, though.
No.
Well, that's not fair. He's playing football while blind. He's got that
Trent
handicap.
Richardson was blind?
Have you not seen that when he was with the Raiders a couple of years ago in the preseason? They ran a play.
He was up for he was playing for the Raiders?
Well, they cut him.
Oh.
It was just a preseason. But they did, it was in the goal line, a dive to the right. But if he just, had peripheral vision and looked to the left, there was a hole you could drive a semi-truck through. Instead, he just ran right into his guard's ass.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Damn, I didn't know he was blind.
And there's, one of those memes. It's, the first blind running back to play professional football, and Trent Richardson running into his guard's ass when there's this huge hole on the left-hand side.
Yeah. Damn.
All right, Willard.
I think I have to pick them just because I'm a fan of the Falcons. I don't think they're going to do that well, really. But that's what I'm pick.
You're a Falcons fan?
Yeah.
You down with the A-Town?
You from Atlanta?
No, I just
Nate
like
Black
the
is.
I just like the Falcons.
Willy.
Kind of started
that out,
following
right?
them
Nope.
college, and that's kind of what I started rooting for.
His name is Willy.
Willard.
Willie McLaughlin. That sounds like a Atlanta name.
The Mick from the streets.
No.
Rolling hard in the ATL.
Hell yeah.
Alright.
Atlanta Falcons. All right, Gordon, what do you got?
Atlanta Falcons. They just have so many football players on that team.
Oh my God, you're such a douchebag, Gordy. In a good way. Devin?
Saints.
Yeah, I fucking hate the Saints. I'm more mad at Brett Favre than I am the Saints, really.
Oh, Greg
but-
Williams isn't there.
Yeah, but still, fuck Sean Payton.
Oh, dude.
Man, I'm gonna go with the
I
Panthers.
think that might
Oh!
be illegal.
Gordy, yeah.
No,
Is
Piece of peanut butter over there?
is Lord Turner the Cam Newton whisperer?
Yeah. No, I just think that
Or
the NFC South is just so weird every
It
year.
is.
It's just
It's very weird.
always and fuck the Buccaneers.
well, yeah. Yeah.
So that's why I'm just gonna. All right, NFC West, Cody.
Because Aaron Donald got a fat contract and he's going to play the Rams.
Oh.
I concur.
Rams.
I'm going to jump on the wagon
Not for that reason.
and go with the Niners.
Oh, shit.
What'd you say?
Gordy's on San Francisco.
Jimmy G.
You like the
Jimmy G in this bitch.
porn stars?
Oh, and all the football players.
Did you see he signed with the Jumpman brand today?
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Pretty good for him.
And compared himself to Vince from Entourage.
I did hear that from Simmons' podcast.
Devin.
The Rams.
This dog is an insane
He's
creature.
a
Well, he was
psychopath.
doing alright until Gordy got hold of it.
Yeah, he's just gonna get on the counter like a fucking cat.
Yep.
Why can cats do it and he gets in trouble?
Because he's a dog. They should be better behaved than a cat.
I don't like cats.
All right, I went with the Rams as well because I just think they have a lot of football players.
They do have a lot of football players.
And whoever listens
That
to
is a
this gonna
team-
learn so much.
That is a team chock full of football players.
I'm just fascinated though that they're just like, what's Peters' first name? Peters.
Marcus?
They're just like Marcus Peters, Aqib Talib. Come on over.
Seriously.
Come on down.
Yeah. And Dominican Sue?
Ndamukong Suh, come on
on.
down.
Yeah, Sue and Donald together, that's ridiculous.
Yes.
Two guys right there.
With Wade Phillips coaching them?
Yeah, Sue,
Yeah, Wade
Donald,
Yeah.
fucking, and Aqib Talib. Like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god, that team's gonna
He's
be.
gonna step on your throat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're gonna fucking kick your ass and then fucking shit on you while you're on the ground.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, what's your wild card teams?
Wild card teams: the Atlanta Falcons and Walter's Minnesota Vikings.
Hell yeah. Willy.
Thinking.
Maybe, probably.
Niners, Saints.
Niner Saints. All right, fuck you, Willie. Don't have my Vikings there? Fuck. No, because I don't have the Falcons either. So
But you left the Vikings out of the playoffs.
you did.
Gordy?
Rams, Packers.
Oh, shit.
Is it because they have a lot of football players?
So many football football players. They're athletes.
Div.
The athletes on this team.
Vikings
They're
Niners.
so athletic.
Vikings. 49ers.
Yep, that's a departure. Only one team from the NFC South for me.
Huh?
Only one team from the NFC South.
Oh.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Yep, I'm going with the Packers and the Saints in the wild card.
Although I feel the Niners are going to bite me in the ass.
The Niners.
Yes, they are.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people are.
I think they're a year away.
It's one of those big hype teams that will really disappoint you.
Yeah.
Or not.
All right. Super Bowl. Who will make it to the Super Bowl out of your teams? You got to remember your teams, and if you need it, I'll.
Why do they have to be out of your team?
So I'm gonna pick the Vikings will make the playoffs, but then I'll choose someone. I'll choose like a team I didn't have in the playoffs. Making the playoffs.
Hedging your bets.
Yeah.
Super Bowls?
Yeah.
What do you got, Code?
I have the Packers Patriots.
Ooh, we finally get that matchup?
It's because I say that because mainly I really just want to see that.
So do I, honestly.
Yeah.
Because we didn't get it with LeBron and Kobe, so we need it with Aaron Rodgers and Tom Brady.
That we do.
This is honestly the last time this is going to be able to happen with those guys. I mean,
Wow. I'm just crying because you're making him insane by blowing on him.
You can't drink that.
Yeah, easy. He does like beer.
Looking at your Willy's picks.
I got you
looking
really.
at your Willy.
You're looking at your Willy?
Huh?
Your Willy pick?
I got Seahawks and Bears.
Both from the NFC on top of the Bears.
Hey man, Seahawks used to be in there.
So, Devin, did you hear, well, Willie, take your time, because did you hear about, or that Trump tweeted that he was going to go to Texas to do a rally for Ted Cruz?
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, wait, I thought this was the guy whose dad...
Yeah, I thought he killed
Well,
JFK.
Killed
and
JFK.
He raised up his wife.
Well,
And Ted Cruz is the Zodiac Killer.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
He is the Zodiac Killer.
Yeah,
Is that what Trump said, or
I can't
or was that like
remember.
Alex Jones?
I don't think it was what Trump said.
I can't. There have been so much.
But then I tweeted to Ted Cruz saying this guy called your wife ugly and said your dad killed JFK. You are a coward.
Yes.
He is such a fucking coward,
Yeah.
bitch. Like, oh my god, man.
Yeah.
Like, that guy seriously insulted you in so many ways, man.
Well, we already know that because it was at the RNC when he went out and basically talked against Trump being nominated
Yeah.
for the nomination, and then it
Such
was
a bullshitter.
right before the election, like the Trump campaign. I think it was the Trump campaign. They sent out a video of Ted Cruz calling people on behalf of Trump and Pence with a Trump-Pence like sign right behind him.
God. He is such a piece of shit, Ted Cruz.
Yes.
God damn, I hope he fucking loses.
Yes.
Beto's the man.
Oh my god, I hope. He's, Beto is supported by LeBron James, endorsed by LeBron James.
Well, yeah, from what he said about the flag.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
He's a Beto candidate.
Ha! Ha ha!
I think I'm gonna agree with Cody on that one. I think I'm gonna say Packers Patriots.
Took you 10 minutes to come up with your ditto.
I had to review my picks and think about it.
I think I'm going with that next. I'm not.
Yeah, I know.
Fucking hate you so much. I want to hawk a loogie on your face so bad.
Well, he's just a
What's wrong
self.
with you?
Talking to the dog.
Well, this dog is like
Peter's not
just
gonna like that,
insanely
He's trying to eat the rocking chair. Yeah.
infatuated with Gordy and
Well,
just.
For stuff we can't see over the air that Gordy's doing to him.
All right, what's your Super Bowl teams, Gordy?
Man, I really don't want to pick the Patriots.
It took you 10 minutes to come.
I really don't want to, so I'm not going to. And out of my other division winners, I don't really think the Steelers can do it. But I'm gonna go with the long shot, the Dogs. Long shot dog making the Super Bowl with the Titans
Holy shit.
from the AFC.
Holy shit,
Yeah.
Gordy, you're in a...
Cinderella story. Got tears in his eyes.
I think you got it.
And to make things worse, in the NFC, I'm going to go with one of my wild card picks and go with the Packers.
Oh!
Titans versus the Packers. Boy, the NFL would really, like, whoever
They
the
would.
Titans would be playing in the
Yeah.
AFC Championship game, the NFL would call the coach and everything like, hey, one of your players breaks Mariota's leg. Light penalty.
No, they have, like,
Yeah.
the refs purposely deflate the Titans' balls so then they
Yeah.
could go in and be like, oh, no. Balls were deflated.
Yeah. Jesus.
Mariota is spending first 4 games next year.
Yeah.
David?
Rams, Patriots.
Rams.
I have another prediction,
Do you?
but it's like
Out there?
20 months away prediction.
Okay.
And that will be that this was the last year the Patriots win the division.
Oh, I like that.
The Brady
Like
retires.
next year, next year somebody else will win the AFC East.
Vikings, I don't know what
You want to write that down too.
Gordy says
I think it's already documented.
last year.
Write it down.
Last year.
Play it back.
It's all documented, Cody, and it's just writing it all down still.
It's called professionalism.
Yeah.
It's actually true.
Yeah, that's true.
Because then you have to go through and find this fucking shitty podcast.
Let's go listen to podcasts.
I'm gonna go with the Vikings, and I hate this, but the Steelers.
What?
Ooh.
Oh. Whew.
That's how the Vikings get over the curse, is they play one of the teams that have cursed them.
That's actually pretty good.
Is that the first team that beat them in the Super Bowl?
No, it was the Chiefs.
Yeah, so, yeah.
That's
49
right.
power trap! Or whatever the fuck that play was.
Keep matriculating the ball down the field, Lenny.
What was that coach's name?
65, Hank Stram.
Damn.
65 power trap! Every time they play that, like on things, like, my old man just be like, fuck that guy.
Well, apparently, that was like the first time someone was mic'd up.
Oh, yeah.
And, like, all the Chiefs players, like, what the fuck is Hank Stram? Because I guess he was, like, never really kind of like that.
Oh, yeah.
And it was, like, a couple years later, like, they asked it, like, a 10-year anniversary or
Anniversary of the
whatever.
Super
They, like,
Bowl.
asked him about that. And like, oh, yeah, I was mic'd up. Like, oh.
So you're playing up to the...
Okay.
Yeah, that's what tends to happen when guys get mic'd up, is they start acting
Yeah.
like they're doing more than they usually would.
Yeah.
Corey says last year that the Pats... Well, who do you think would win the...
Dolphins.
Ooh.
No.
Wow.
No, I don't. I think year 10 on Tannehill. Probably,
Oh,
if Darnold's halfway good, then it's
all they need is a competent quarterback.
I'd say Bills or Jets will win.
All right, and then who wins in your Super Bowl, Cody?
my Super Bowl.
Yeah, who's the team that wins between the Packers and the Patriots?
Rodgers gets his second.
If the Packers don't get another Super Bowl
With Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers, like,
He's
because like Brett Favre, like for how great he was, he also would turn the ball over.
Yeah.
And when he was with the fucking Vikings, if he just ran out of bounds, they would have kicked the field goal and would have won the game. And instead, he does his stupid throw it across the middle of the
Yep.
field on the run.
Across his body.
Across his body. It's just, god damn it. That year was fucking fun, though.
I got the Patriots winning.
Gordy's.
They're
I went to write it down, and it's like, god damn it.
not even
After
winning
the Super Bowl.
All right, Willie, who wins between those Packers and Patriots?
I'm gonna disagree with Cody on this one. I unfortunately,
Ooh, they get 6?
yeah, I think he's gonna. I think the Patriots are gonna win it.
Gordy's pretending like he's like gonna strangle the dog, and the dog just is like playing along.
He's
with
loving it. Ooh, attention. Ooh, attention. It's attention. It's attention.
Who's there? Oh shit, my friend's here. We're gonna be quiet for a second. We're still on, but we're trying to hide. Gordy's trying to fuck the dog. Okay. I have the Vikings winning the Super Bowl. Devin, who do you have winning?
The Rams.
You have the Rams.
They're able to get after Tom Brady again.
Devin has the Rams. Gordy, who wins?
Packers.
Is it still picking it up?
Yeah.
Oh my god. A friend. A friend might be here,
Probably not.
but probably not, so we just did this for nothing.
Hey!
Did he leave?
Yeah, I guess he came in and was like, well, no one's here, and it's all quiet, so then he left. Fucking A. Alright, man. Well, I'm gonna write this when I get home. I'll post this on Twitter. On the Twitter. Write it down and
Retweet it.
post it
Did I
on the
tell you?
Twitter to the world, huh?
I told you Packers.
Yeah. Well, goddamn, Gordy. I mean, having the Titans in the Super Bowl is insane enough. You didn't need to go double down on that insanity. Goddamn.
I wonder what their odds are right now and what that would pay if you were to, bet $100 on that right now.
Oh, dude. Seriously, if someone bet like $100 on the Titans to win the Super Bowl, you'd get some serious fucking money back.
There's a...
That's the kind of things you should do, though. Is like throw just a little bit of this, like for some long shots and stuff. Because like the loss doesn't matter. It's $100.
In The Office, there's a character...
Just leaving the dog out of the podcast room.
Good.
Yeah.
There's a character... The character Kevin Malone, I guess he has a point to bet on everything. And he said that...
You can hear the dog just thundering around.
And he said that if Kobe Bryant ever wins an Oscar, he's going to be a very rich dude. Well, Kobe Bryant won an Oscar this year.
Oh my
Wait,
god.
is it?
Huh?
John Mellencamp.
Oh, I thought it was Kobe Bryant.
No, it's John Mellencamp. You're right.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
It's fucking John Mellencamp?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because it was 3,000 to 1 odds or something like that. He's like, if John Mellencamp wins an Oscar, he'll be very rich.
That's right.
Oh my god.
I thought it was Kobe Bryant.
No, that's John Mellencamp.
Oh, fuck.
Well, that was important, this fucking story.
Kind of like the Titans winning the Super Bowl.
I have them losing the Super Bowl.
Oh, the Titans going to the Super Bowl?
There you go.
But yeah, Mariota look really good this preseason.
Yeah, that's... Jesus. There's nothing wrong.
Hey, well,
Shit on Gordy's picks.
oh yeah. Hey, Devin, go to ESPN and look up games that are on for college football this weekend.
This weekend.
So that we'll start doing.
College
So we'll
football games?
pick because we'll pick all the NFL games, but for college we'll just do like
The highlights.
5 of the games that we find more like interesting to
Okay.
us. So like Miami versus LSU, that's one.
Washington.
Really?
and
That's
Auburn.
interesting?
Hell yeah!
Okay.
It's 2 storied programs, Michigan, Notre Dame.
Washington versus Auburn. Who? What was that again?
Michigan, Notre Dame.
Oh, that's right. The battle of the overrated coaches.
Washington, Auburn. Should we throw Oklahoma, Florida Atlantic in there?
Actually, yeah. You know why? Because Florida Atlantic is good enough that they could upset, especially since Oklahoma does not have Baker Mayfield anymore. And is there one more game that's like a good one?
West Virginia, Tennessee. Bama, Louisville.
No.
Alabama's playing Louisville?
Yeah.
Florida State, Virginia Tech.
They're playing to start the season off?
They're playing Monday.
What? I don't know. That one... Alabama, Louisville. Oh,
That's not interesting at all.
Yeah, I guess Saban. I just saw it. Saban said that that both of the quarterbacks are going to play.
Yeah.
But he does that. He does that to start every year, and then he just goes with the better player.
Yeah.
Saban's gonna deep throw Petrino, and he's got to wear that neck brace again. Get it,
How many
Gordon.
we got?
You got in a motorcycle accident and wore a neck brace to the press conference.
We got 4 games.
Did he get in a motorcycle accident with his girlfriend?
Mistress. That's why you got fired.
Yeah.
Oklahoma, FAU.
So while we're doing this,
When he was at Arkansas?
yep, when he was at Arkansas, he was banging some lady that was not his wife, and they.
No, I guess maybe we should put Florida State, Virginia Tech on there.
Yeah.
That's
Florida
a top
State.
25 matchup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, they're both.
Willie Taggart's got some pressure on him already, just
Yeah.
because. And it's just fucking Jesus Christ. That guy's recruited for 3 teams in 1 year.
And been good at all 3.
Yeah, and he's done it. I mean, Jesus, he's a good snake oil salesman.
Yep.
Good God. Yes, he is.
All right, so Willie, Miami, LSU.
Miami.
The U!
It's all about the U!
Whoop! The
I was calling the LS.
Yeah, it's that.
Break it on
fucking
down to the
LS.
Hurricane Center. U.
Oh, the fucking U, man. LSU, I can't believe they're ranked.
I am going with Miami as well because I listened to the Levitard show and I have sort of the Miami teams I sort of kind of root for now. I really like Mark Richt too. So
Yeah.
Fuck it, LSU. Ho
God, Gordy goes to LSU. What about you?
I'm going at the U, but in a very close game.
Oh, okay.
So it could be.
Well, I think it'll be a defensive
Are you
game. I think it'll be like
Well,
Yeah.
20 to 17 or
if
something.
the U wins, we all win, but it's
I lose.
except for you.
Well, we could do the scores
Nah.
to make it
Over.
because. Well, yeah, because if we all, it gives more bragging. If we get, because
Well, I mean the spread.
If
is
Miami
only
wins-
3.5 points.
All right.
Huh?
The
Miami,
spread's only 3.5.
20 to 10.
20 to 10.
Spread usually 6.
I'm gonna go 2017. Willie, what would be the score? That would have been funny if I hadn't seen you do it.
Took a saran wrap over the
28-20?
Sure.
Gordy tried to put tape over my
We're
beard.
just going 28-20.
28-20. All right. Gordy, LSU wins. What's the score?
The score.
The score? Yeah.
Plus minus.
Doesn't matter. Just like it. I think the.
32-28.
Oh, shit.
I mean, really, for Gordy, the score doesn't matter because he's the only one that picked
Yeah.
LSU. So if they win,
Hey, if LSU wins,
that's all that matters.
yeah.
Cody, what's the score?
13-10.
Oh, defense like crazy. All right.
I'm not a big Rosier fan.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, he's okay, but not.
Yeah.
This year they'll have their really good receiver was hurt all last year.
Yeah.
Amon Richards. So this, if he's healthy, that'll help big time. But okay, Willie, Washington versus Auburn. Washington.
You got a score?
Hold on.
Let's just save some time having him tell us now.
Okay. Yeah, Washington. Let's score. That's fine.
21-14.
21-14. Devin.
Washington. 24-19.
I'm gonna go Auburn,
Ooh.
and I'm going to go 34-17.
Jesus.
Yeah, I don't know. Like Penn State beat the shit out of Washington.
Auburn.
Auburn.
28-10.
This is tough.
Is it? Because really, it really isn't.
Washington.
Pick one of those two names and then you throw out two numbers.
34-28.
That's all you gotta do.
428. Hells yeah. Alrighty. Michigan versus Notre Dame.
Michigan. 2013.
Alright. That's actually a really big fucking game for these schools because
It
they're
is.
bold. They're like that honeymoon stage with Harbaugh is over. You
Brian
haven't
Kelly really needs to fucking do something.
Brian Kelly because he came in and they went to the national championship, but they just were not even in the same.
No, they weren't.
It was minor leaguers playing against the major leagues
Yeah.
against Auburn or Alabama.
I really want to look over their schedule for that year.
Well, they beat Pittsburgh barely.
Barely. I remember
Pittsburgh
that.
was terrible. They,
Yeah.
I mean, they had a very. Yeah. And then they beat USC. And USC was like didn't really have a quarterback, and like it was all up and down for USC.
It was
that
kind
year.
of right before they went to Kessler, right?
Yeah, I think so. Notre Dame, Michigan.
Michigan wins 24-13.
Do they still have Matete?
God. I know. Is it at Notre Dame or Michigan?
Yep.
I think it's neutral, isn't it?
Or is it a new? Oh, it's a neutral
I think
game.
you said neutral earlier.
Okay. Oh, I'm gonna go Michigan.
No, it's actually at Notre Dame.
Oh, it is. Okay, well I'm going Notre Dame.
Flippy floppy.
Flippy flop. Well, that's why because I was gonna go with Notre Dame if it was at Notre Dame, or if it was Michigan at home, I would have picked Michigan. But so I'm gonna go Notre Dame, 27-17.
Michigan. 21-0.
Oh, I like it. It gives Cody the
blank 'em.
stink eye. Oh, fuck you, Cody.
Michigan 2017.
No, that was last year.
Yeah,
Is that-
it's 2018.
That is accurate.
Haha. 22-17.
No, it's 2017.
Yeah.
Okay, Oklahoma versus Florida Atlantic.
Florida Atlantic.
Hell yeah.
But what if Lane Kiffin has been banging all of his recruits' moms?
So, he probably does.
We should bang my mom.
Okay.
Alrighty.
42-35.
Devin.
Oklahoma 45-32.
Oklahoma.
I'm going to go with FAU. And. What?
He started saying his.
Come on, you're getting out of order, dude.
I thought we were going to...
Willie, Devin,
Fine.
Walter, Gordy, Cody's had it wrote down. That's how we've been doing it now for a few games.
That's fine. But just say,
I'm going to do
fuck the
55 to
circle.
52.
Jesus.
Yeah, I think it's going to be one of those fucking... Okay, Gordon. Oklahoma.
Oklahoma, 51-7.
I like it. Just going with some shutout and an ass kicking, Cody.
Oklahoma 52-20.
Come on, man.
All right.
Hey, Tommy.
What's up, motherfucker?
Cody's being talked to by a friend. Yes, that's why he's talking to you on the phone.
What's up, motherfucker?
All right, Florida State and Virginia Tech. Personally, I would want
All right.
these schools to somehow both lose the game, but it's not going to happen. Florida State and Virginia Tech.
Yeah, dude, it ended in a tie.
I hope it ends in a tie, but it's not going to
Yeah.
happen. So who do you got, Willie? FSU or VT?
FSU, I guess. 24-20.
Cool. Devin?
That's good. That's a good one. Florida State, 27-14.
Okay, I'm going to go Virginia Tech. I don't know why, but 28-24. Gordy?
Florida State, 22-21.
All right.
And a thrilling ending.
Cody?
Florida State 30-20.
Make sure you write thrilling ending.
Thrilling ending. I'll make sure to emphasize thrilling ending.
I'm coming.
Oh my god. All right. And then when the NFL starts, we'll do the NFL games. But I'll just for the NFL ones, we'll just put I'll post all of them, but in the podcast we might not just instead of just going through each one of the NFL games, just do the main ones, 6 to 8 of the or whatever, however many there are.
How are we gonna do that? Because it kicks off Thursday night this week.
Well, then just write your picks in and send them to me in a text message.
Okay.
Whoa.
And then I'll put them on the Twitter.
You'll tweet them.
I'll tweet them out.
Put them up.
And then we can talk about it on a Friday or Saturday podcast.
Shaka, bro.
And then we should definitely all pitch in for the Canelo Triple G fight
Agreed.
and do a podcast during it. Get hammered and watch some boxing.
Is this P good now?
Is this P good?
I don't even know which one was Canelo.
I think so,
That was
yeah.
When you couldn't fight last time.
Yeah.
Better be.
Yeah, hopefully.
The Mexican ginger.
And then when is...
McGregor's fighting October 6th
Oh, okay.
against the guy he was trying to fight when he decided to
Through
fight
the
the
fucking
buses and stuff.
Yeah. God, he's such a crazy bastard. That one, too, that'd be a good one to do, too. McGregor's the only reason why I got interested in the UFC or boxing.
Because he's awesome.
Because he's fucking, yeah. I just love, about Floyd Mayweather. He looks like a little breakdancer. It's like, dress your age, man. You're fucking 40 years old.
He's got a sand crab in his knickers.
Well, and then he's like, I was like, why do you have a book or why do you have a backpack? You know, there's no reason for a backpack. You can't even read.
That's pretty good.
Well, then when he was still in UFC, Gordy could probably remember his name that he was fighting, but the guy was saying you can talk whatever you want about me, but you don't talk about my wife or my kids or my family. And then he goes, you can suck my Irish balls.
Have you seen
He's just awesome.
In Bruges?
Mm-mm.
Have you?
No.
It's written and directed by the same guy who did
Three Billboards.
3 Billboards. And there's a part in there where
Conor McGregor talks some shit.
well, there's these Irish hitmen.
Oh, yeah.
Job goes bad, and so they're hiding out in Bruges.
Mm.
And,
Oh, that's where the name
yeah,
comes from.
Queekadink. And the boss comes into town because, one of the guys didn't follow suit, and so one of the hitmen sitting down with the boss, and he's like, "I'm gonna be honest with you." And he just starts going off on this guy, calling him a C word and all this. And he's like, the only difference now is, you're gonna have a couple more C word effing kids. And he's like, and the boss, he's like, don't you dare talk about my C word effing kids. He's like, I retract that part about your C word effing kids. That's my effing kids. My C word effing kids.
Is he saying C-word effing, or are you?
He says cunt fucking kids.
Why didn't you say that?
Yeah, like
I'm really
this
trying.
isn't a PG-13.
I'm really trying to refrain from saying the C
Cunt?
word. I said it the last couple podcasts.
Why? Cunt's a good fucking word.
It is a good word, but
You know who's a cunt? Alex Jones.
well, yeah,
And he's gonna get sued by Sandy Hook
good.
parents.
That son of a bitch.
Yeah, like fuck you, man.
fucking cunt.
Yeah.
Well, then I like how Donald Trump like bitching about the Google searches. It's like they're all negative on me. It's like, well, no reasonable person should be writing a story positive about you. There's nothing positive in your resume as a human being.
No.
That would say that you should be written about in a good way.
No.
You are a sociopathic, narcissistic monster who you're gonna continue the destruction of the environment, the terrorizing of immigrant communities, tax policies that are just gonna throw us further into debt. I mean, it's just over and over and over again.
Reprehensible, piss poor excuse for a human being.
Yeah, like fuck him. He's gonna go to jail for being a money launderer for the Russians. That Republicans and conservatives try to make it sound like it's just money laundering, like whatever. Like okay, yeah, whatever. Whatever.
I say when
The president of the United States is just a fucking he's a gangster. Whatever.
Yeah. He's one of the it's just
Hey. So like fuck him,
yeah, fuck him. Royally.
Goddamn. Michaela's here. Cody's.
Don't tell me.
No, it's Michaela.
Kind of cool.
So there's that in the news. Oh, and then I can't remember his name, but the guy running for governor in DeSantis in Florida.
Oh, okay.
Calling you want to shut the door, Willy? No, he won't. Saying like he was on Fox News where he's like, this is a guy who, although he's much too liberal for Florida, I think he's got huge problems with how he's governed Tallahassee, which he hasn't. It's actually been good there, but he is an articulate spokesman for those far left views. And then he said, we've got to work hard to make sure that we continue Florida going in a good direction. Let's build off the successes we've had on Governor Scott, which, by the way, Florida has been dealing with massive environmental situations.
Miami
with
is
algae.
Underwater, 18 hours a day?
Pretty much. And when they had the hurricane, was it Harvey or one of them?
I can't remember.
Irma?
No, it
Irma.
wasn't. I think Harvey was the one that went through
Texas. Yeah, from Hurricane Irma, the base in Miami had to evacuate because of flooding. I'm reading Chris Hedges' new book, and the United States Empire has like 130 something bases around the world that are in that when the sea level rises a foot, they will be underwater. So like while Trump and conservatives like say like climate change isn't going on or anything, the military's like
two things. If it's a witch hunt, witches exist, and that Chinese fucking hoax isn't really a hoax.
What?
Climate change. It was supposed to be a Chinese hoax. And according to our dear president.
Our dear leader, really, that's what he wants to view himself.
Yeah.
God, he's fucking, I hate that guy. Just he's just so awful. Oh, but also Ron DeSantis moderated a Facebook group full of racists. What is that? The
kind of meme deal.
Yeah, there's this Facebook page where it's like just a group has a group of racist, Islamophobic, anti-immigrant group. The group is named the Tea Party. Has 97,000 members. Other people in this group include Kelly Ward. She ran for the seat that Jeff Flake is leaving in Arizona. She is a chemtrailer person who says that...
That's the one. I couldn't remember her name.
And she also said taxes is theft, which is weird because she's about strong borders and you need to pay taxes to have that strong border, you dumb bitch.
And she's going into the Senate where her salary is from taxes.
From taxes,
and
yeah.
her health care is from taxes.
Well, that's why Thomas Frank wrote a book about, I think it was What's the Matter with Kansas? And, like, part of the book was, like, if you vote people into a government office and their position is they hate government, why would you expect them to do good?
Yeah.
Like, they just, like, why would they make...
It's
like,
totally counterintuitive.
It's counterintuitive. That's why I don't vote for Republicans, because they largely go off the rail with no one wants an authoritarian government. Duh. Like no one's out there.
But I'm sorry to break it to you, the federal government fucking exists, and it will continue to exist because it was put in place by our founding fathers.
Yeah.
So why not have it exist for the good of the public?
And if Republicans were so into following the Constitution, they would actually use their power as Congress to keep in check the president.
Yeah.
And they would actually... The thing is that Trump, even though he said a lot of insane shit when he was speaking to the Christian or the evangelical pastors, where he was saying that if they lose... there'll be violence in the street. Mm-hmm. I mean, yes, because you want people to be violent.
Yeah, you're inciting.
You're a thug.
Yeah.
But he was right on the fact that, like, if the Democrats get into power, they can change things really quick. And he's right, because all of their shit that they've done has been through executive orders, which means the next president can just go, no.
Although that's pretty much the president.
And that's the same thing that Obama did too. And so that's why his climate change policies or anything he did, any reasonable things he did, the Iran deal, like anything reasonable that Obama did, Trump could just immediately go in and just rip them up.
Yes. Because
they were in the executive orders.
Yeah.
And so, what was that? Oh, Devin's computer makes it sounds like denied.
Uh-huh.
Like denied access or something instead of a...
Denied?
I don't know.
Enhance.
I'm trying to think of what else is in the... Oh, there's a guy in Virginia running a Republican who's... He said that people taking down Confederate statues, he compared them to ISIS.
Of course.
That they're terrorists. And then he's also gone to events held by like neo-Nazis and...
Oh, right on.
There's that guy in Illinois who... He's not a Nazi anymore, but he's a former Nazi. But he also supports everything that Trump's doing. Yeah.
And there's also... I need to look up the article again. I read it about a week ago about how...
Sounds like a party going on outside.
Yeah, seriously. The GOP is like looking to like fully get rid of Obamacare, and that had to do with like the mandate where you can't be denied.
Yeah. If
you have a pre-existing condition, but they're like looking into where your healthcare official, they can't deny you.
He needs to stop coming in and out. It's really frustrating.
Your healthcare official, they can't deny you, but they can fucking mark up your prices. Like say, you have asthma or something. Like, you go in for a cold or the flu or whatever, like that'll be no. But your inhaler, it'll be fucking insane. The prices for it.
It is to vote for Republicans in 2018. You are either a horrible person or you're just profoundly uninformed.
You're so ingrained into party overall.
Just common sense of
yes.
Like, why would you vote? Okay, you're getting rid of Obamacare, like, and what are you replacing it with? Nothing. So what, you want our healthcare system to be like third world or something like that? I mean, that's like what
they're really gonna get the ruling class and the peasants if that goes.
Well, that's where we're heading already. I mean, we're already doing that now. We're doing that now, and the guy running for governor for Florida, he wants $15 minimum wage, and like he's a radical, and it's like no, he's just like, it's insane. Minimum wage, our wages are not going with inflation. No. Inflation the cost of living keeps going up.
Yes.
And the wages stay the fucking same.
The cost of everything keeps going up.
That's why, like, there's a lot of, like, people living at home because they can't fucking afford.
Hate millennials because, they're lazy and they don't go and get a job and they still live. Well, what the fuck else are they supposed... I mean, I hate millennials for a different reason.
Yeah, they're just... But the problems with the millennials is that they were raised by the baby boomers. Yeah. And shit, like, Yeah. Okay, millennials are a piece of shit. Like, who fucking raised them?
Yeah.
But it's just fucking ridiculous. I mean, if you're making $1,600 or $600 a week, like, I mean, or I don't know, I'm trying to think of the math, like where you're just in like the 20,000s range for yearly income. It's like all the paying for rent, paying for healthcare, paying for auto insurance, paying rent, and food.
Then say you want to go to college, and most of these universities, on top of the astronomical, asinine fucking prices for admission, to live at a dorm, and most of them kind of require you to live in a dorm. I mean, this is just 8 years ago when I was going to be a freshman in college. My father and I, we worked out the math, and it was rent for a dorm, essentially, was $1,000 a month. That's a fucking mortgage payment.
Yeah. And it's just like if you get out of college and you have to pay your debts for your tuition, and then on top of it, if say you have your like appendix taken out or something, like, and then you have that medical costs on top of it, like you can't. And how is it that Germany, no one pays to go to college there?
Yeah.
People go from out of the country and go to Germany to do school for free.
Yeah.
And it's like, why are they able to fucking do it?
Yeah.
Why, I mean, oh my God. Like all these years, and then they go, well, like, how are you going to pay for it? Well, it's called taxing the rich.
I mean, kind of divert a little bit of those funds that you go to your precious military.
Yeah,
because I mean, let's fucking quit the charade. That's going to the weapons makers.
Yeah, it's going to Raytheon.
It's not going to the individual soldier.
It's not going to
because we ship them off to go do God knows what the fuck, and they go off and get mentally and physically scarred and come back to a life on the streets and die of a drug overdose.
And on top of that, Trump is going to make it easier for predatory lenders to get their hands on veterans.
That's another thing. We just constantly screw these people over, and yet we get pissed off at people who kneel for the national anthem because we feel better because we have a yellow bumper sticker on our car.
The whole going to a game and standing for the national anthem and cheering, like, that is the laziest, most base form of patriotism. Like, it's fast food patriotism.
It's yes. That's the perfect yes. It is.
Because it's not actually...
No, it's not.
Fucking getting anywhere, but...
No.
I'm done talking. I want to see what the fuck is going on outside.
I know, I kind of do too.
They're hearing partying. I want to see what the hell's going on. I want to chug some beers.
Yep.
So that was I will post those pics online.
And
Tonight.
laugh at ourselves later.
And then, yeah.
I will
Talk
not
shit.
be laughing.
All right.
Hey,
Close it out. Hey, Tom.
bye.